Wagwan, everyone! Sorry, little for the shouting, but I hope you're doing well and welcome back to another stream up on Tereak Talks, people. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail of this video, I am bringing you the Liverpool versus Arsenal watch along. I need to change something in the description. But anyways, I just remembered something then. But before I do anything, I'm going to go right on into the comments. We've got Early Gang T-She M. Nice to see you there, sis. Woo! I feel the cake in my face. And the Krispy Kreme donuts. And that's the reason why. Happy birthday, T. Thank you very much, sis. Looking forward to this. We got Moss up in here as well, who's changed his logo, by the way. I like that icon. Hold on, let me give it Moss FC. I love that. Chris, nice to see you. Happy birthday, T. B-Day for Tereak. Crazy match. Scottish announcers going nuts with the Brentford Newcastle one. Raul goal. Edmin, I was wrong. And Antonio, nada. I took out the wrong one, but Tony got a goal. Yes, we'll go into that a bit more. Mama G, happy birthday, big son. Thank you. Mama Talks. Nice to see you in the chat. I become a Norwich fan. We'll go into that as well. We'll go into that. I know I'm laughing, but I'm bored of laughing now. But yeah. We are waiting. Don't worry, I'm here. Dean Smith, Gerard win on their debuts. Yes, Jay, thank you very much. Yes, team, my bro. More life, G. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Big up the love that you're sending me as well. You sent me a message on Snapchat. Thank you, bro. I read that earlier. Guys, if anyone else watching, you've dropped me a message, I'm sorry. I went through them all this morning. And yeah, it's been a busy day. It's been a busy day today. But thank you, people, for the messages. If you are watching, I will get back to them one by one, each and every one individually. So I will get to them. Thank you for that, people. Come on in. Come on in. 1 sec. I think we've got a special guest. It's my birthday. Go on, push. There you go. We've got a special guest for you, people. It's my birthday, but I'm bringing you a present right now. Come on in. Come on in, my present. You ready? You see his little head there? Come on, what there? Come on. You sit on my lap. Pick yourselves up. 3, 2, 1. We've got my nephew. Tell him what's your name. Go on.
Jacob.
What's your name? And tell him.
Jacob.
Yes, Jacob. And who are you to me?
Uncle T.
So who? What am I? So I am your
Uncle T.
Yes, and then you're my nephew, Jacob. This is my birthday present to you, people. And tell them about yourself. What team do you support? And do you like football?
I support Wolves and I really, really love football.
Oh, do you? What team? Do you support Wolves? Why don't you support Arsenal?
I don't really like it.
Why not? Why do you support Wolves? Do you know the reason why?
Because Daddy does.
Because your dad does. That's the reason why. Who do you think is going to win today at Liverpool versus Arsenal?
Liverpool.
Oh, you can't be saying that up in my stream. You can go. No, I'm joking. So why do you think Liverpool's going to win it?
Because they won the league a few years ago, so they're really good, and I think they can win.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did win the league a few years ago. And also, so what do you think the score's going to be then?
The score. I'm not sure, but I did love the fact that on the one with Manchester United, Watford actually won 4-1.
I'm sorry, Manchester United fans watching. I didn't tell him to say. Did I tell you to say that?
No.
Exactly. You said that off your own bat. Oh man, thank you very much, Jacob. Do you want to stay for a little bit longer whilst I read the comments? Yes, I will. I'll stay here and read the comments with you. We've got, come on, you gooners. The cannon is going into Liverpool fans. Happy birthday, Red Do-Rag. Shutdown time. Nuno, bring it, boy, to Salah. Yes, we'll go into this. Let's do this, Tereak. Yes, Matt, we need to do this. Yes, we definitely do. Bungle, why you do-ragging? Liverpool colours, bro. Happy birthday, you legend. Don't worry, man. The only reason I am, I'm lacking a trim at the moment. My barber has only just come back from Jamaica, so I need it, man. I definitely do need that trim. That's the reason why. And I thought, let's do ragging Arsenal colours as well. I just don't quite have the white in there. Happy birthday, bro. Frustrating draw for Palace and Ollie likely to get sacked. We'll go into that, man. Appreciate that then, Rich, for the happy birthday messages, people. The only way the Man U result is funny is if we put a decent performance in against Liverpool. Exactly. And thank you for the birthday messages as well. We've got Grace up in here. You know it's a special day. You seen Grace comments before, Jacob? Yeah. And you know it's a special day when she's coming into the stream and saying happy birthday to Tereak, and without even saying hello. So thank you very much. We've got Grace as well. Uncle Duties. Who's your favourite uncle, Jacob? Yeah, you see that? I'll pay you later. Yeah, I'll pay you later. Okay. What a little edge. Yes, exactly. Unfortunately, he doesn't support Arsenal, so he won't be in it for the long run. Man U result funny if Ollie keeps the job. Exactly. It will be even funnier for that reason. Wow, Jacob just put Arsenal in the mud. Exactly. Okay, T, leave. Let Jacob take over. The boy speaks truth. Do you hear that? Do you see what Bungle's saying? What have you got to say to that comment?
Thank you.
Ah, there you go. See, you got your fans up in here already. Should we call it Jacob Talks now? Do you want to take over and I'll go and watch the game downstairs? All right, then. Loving the profile pic, Moss. Look at that. Are you the only uncle? Am I the only uncle? No, I'm not. I'm not the only. How many uncles do you have?
2.
2. So me and
Uncle Roo.
Yeah, exactly. So sorry, Uncle Roo. You know, it's probably if you got him on stream, then that'll be perfect. I think. Would you say he's your favorite uncle if you put you on stream?
No.
Hey, look at that loyalty. He's loyal as well. Tell them how old you are.
I'm 6.
Yeah, 6. And you're very clever, aren't you? You're not supposed to say it about joking. Yeah, you can. Jacob should sing. What are you going to sing? Now, go on.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Uncle T. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you very much, Jacob. I appreciate that. Guys, I will get into the football. Don't you worry. T.O. Tereak. Little Uncle T. And we'll get into the team news now. And actually, do you know what? What should we do first, Jacob? Should we get into the team news or should we talk about the other games?
The other games.
I think you're right. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to talk about the other games right now. Let me get them up on the screen. You can stay here for these. You can stay here as long as you want. You're more than welcome. And I want to hear, and I think the people want to hear your thoughts as well. Guys, get your thoughts in the chat on today's games as well. I'm looking forward to hearing them. We'll just talk about these quickly. Don't worry. I will be bringing you a Premier League review stream, going through all your comments and all your predictions as well, because I know there's a lot of predictions that we made. Paxton, if he's not here, he always goes with the goal scorers. So yes, people, we'll get into that. But let's get into the other games right now before we go into the team news. We've got Leicester losing 3-0 to Chelsea, which was the 12:30 kickoff. What a game that was. You saw a little bit of that, didn't you, Jacob? Did you see any of the goals?
No.
Oh, no. Aston Villa beating Brighton by 2-0. Steven Gerrard at the helm, grabbing his first win there. Burnley drawing 3-3 with Crystal Palace, and the other 3-3 result in that game, in the 3 o'clock kickoff, shall I say. Too many threes. 3-3 in 3 o'clock kickoffs. But if there was 3 of them, it'd have been perfect. But yeah, I'm just waffling. Burnley drawing by 3-3 with Crystal Palace, as well as Newcastle and Brentford. Norwich picking up their second win in a row up against Southampton, winning by 2-1. Another debutant manager, Dean Smith, grabbing the win there. And then we'll move on to that one. Wolves winning by 1-0, which was important for me in terms of the Fantasy Premier League, because I do have 2 Wolves players.
Wolves.
And who scored for Wolves? Actually, you can read that one out.
What does it say?
Oh, who's the goal scorer? Can you remember who scored?
Raul.
See, sing his song.
Festival to Raul and score. See, senor.
Yeah, that's the one. See, he's a proper football fan, you know. Like he's not just been brainwashed, which, you know, I wish I didn't get there early enough to really get him to support Arsenal. Do you want to put this scarf on? You see, I can't even do that. But there's the big result. Watford losing. We're losing. Watford winning by 4-1. I'll break that down a lot more in my next stream, people, in the next stream that you'll see up on this channel. But yeah, and we'll go into a lot more detail. But we're going to focus now, shift our focus onto today's game. And let me bring you the Arsenal lineup. That's probably not the best way to go. Let me bring that to you now. I remember the results, fixtures. Here we go. So, as you can see, in goal for Liverpool, we'll start talking about Liverpool first. Let me zoom right in. We have Alisson in goal. We have Virgil van Dijk, Kostas Tsimikas, Joel Matip, and Trent Alexander-Arnold in the back four.
And I made up a nickname for Virgil van Dijk.
Yes. And what is your nickname for Virgil van Dijk?
Alphabet, because it's got IJK.
Exactly. Do you see that, guys? That was clever. When he first told me that, I laughed quite hard, too hard, probably harder than I should have, because I didn't get it to begin with. But then when he says IJK, I was like, oh yeah. See, Uncle T's a bit slow. I'm not as quick as you, am I? And then in the midfield, we have Fabinho, Thiago, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So Henderson doesn't come into the starting lineup. But then we've also got Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, and Diogo Jota making up the front three. And there's the Liverpool bench. A few names I've not heard of before. Kelleher, I've heard of that one. Owen Beck, Ibrahim Konate, Nat Phillips, Tyler Morton, Connor Bradley, Jordan Henderson, Katie Gordon, and Takumi Minamino. So that shows the lack of depth that they have. But let's move on to my boys, Arsenal, because this is some big team news. And I'll get into your comments right after, people. Don't worry, I can see them flooding in. Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Ben White, Gabriel Magalhaes in the centre-back's position. At right-back, we have Takahiro Tomiyasu. And at left-back, which was a big talking point by many Arsenal fans, speaking to a lot of Arsenal fans in Discord servers, in other YouTube chats especially, a lot of them went for Tierney to start, but I was one of them. I was in agreement with the manager, Mikel Arteta, that Nuno Tavares should start, and he has gone ahead with him up against Mo Salah. What a big game this is for him. A massive opportunity to stake a claim and keep that starting left-back spot. If he can put in a good performance today, it'll be a huge test. He won't come up against a bigger test in the league this season, I believe, with the form that Mo Salah is in, and how the pedigree, the type of winger will come up against, the movement, the pace and power that he possesses. Nuno Tavares has to be on top form in this game. And he has been in brilliant form in the weeks prior to this game. Also, with that left-back position, he adds dynamism and different ways and versatility in the attack, in how he can attack, because he can go inside and outside. He's very adept at using his right foot, Nuno Tavares, so that's going to be an important one there. In the midfield, who's that? What's his name? Can you read that
Thomas
one?
Partey.
You know that. Where's it? What country is he from?
Ghana, I think.
Ghana, that's the one. Big player coming back who missed the last game against Watford due to injury. There was a lot of doubt going into this game for Thomas Partey, but thankfully, and I'm happy to see Thomas Partey. Are you happy to see a player of Thomas Partey's quality playing, Jacob? Well. His mum supports Liverpool. That's why he's a bit and ahhing. We've got Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, the man who's in form.
And the one who was on the cover, the Arsenal player.
Yes, he was on the cover. Yes, on the thumbnail. Give me a high five, man. See, he knows his stuff, you know. Basically, Jacob, you know more about football than I did, so you might have to be taking over this channel when you get a bit older. Do you think you could? Mm-hmm. And then next to Partey, we have Sambi Lokonga. And then up front, well, I think that Alexander Lacazette will be playing in that behind the striker as a second striker to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who's also a slight doubt going into this game, having coming back early from international duty with an injury where I think he was actually stretchered off. So it's important to see that he's back. So a lot of players, a lot of positive news in terms of the injury front for Arsenal. Players coming back. On the bench, we have Bern Leno, Kieran Tierney's on the bench. who had some good performances for Scotland in midweek in the international break. Rob Holding, Cedric Suarez, Martin Odegaard, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who was man of the match in the game against Watford, Mohamed El-Neni, Nicolas Pepe, and Gabriel Martinelli. So those are the lineups, people. Let me go into your comments right now. This is the time where we start chatting. And then after that, I'll give my predictions in what I think how the game's going to go, what to look for, the key battles. I've already spoken about Tavares and Salah.
Can I read the predictions?
Of course you can. Of course you can. Where did we get to? You can read that comment out, Jacob. Go on.
It's probably cleverer than me, to be fair.
Yes. Fair play. Don't mess with that because it's all right. No worries. But the only reason is because they will hear that. They may hear those things. Read that one out.
No, you can.
Yeah. Do you know why he doesn't want to read that? Because he doesn't call me by that. He calls me Uncle. You can replace that for Uncle T. So say it.
Says with you, Uncle T.
Oh, thank you very much, Brush. I appreciate that, man. And you know what? I'm not going to go in too much because you've been nice, man. And we've always had a lot of chats about United, like proper ones, not just throwing you banter left, right, and centre. So you know what? I'm not going to do it because I've been there myself right now. To other United fans who growing up, if you're in the chat, if you're watching, please get in the chat so I can throw it to you instead. Nice one, Jakey boy. Watford wowzers. Man United, all I have to say is Ali out. Exactly. KC up in the chat. Nice to see you, KC. Good result for Norwich at home. Yes, splendid result for Norwich. 2 wins in a row now. 2-2-1 wins against relegation rivals, would you say? So yeah, Norwich. Do you think Norwich are going to stay up? Do you think they're going to go down, Jacob?
I'm not sure.
What about you, KC? Do you think Norwich could stay up? Because they have been impressive in those victories as well. Well, I didn't really see much of the Southampton game, but the fact that they picked up the result at home, that new manager bounce, Dean Smith, who I do believe is a good coach. So that's interesting to see. So many goals. Match of the day will be lit. As for United, I plead the fifth. Do you know what, Brush? Do you watch Match of the Day even when United have been so bad? Because when it happened to Arsenal, I couldn't do it. I couldn't just get myself to doing that. Like whenever we suffer like a big defeat, it's a shame, man, because there's a lot of goals and a lot of crazy games, but you might be one of them ones that who can separate their club and separate the emotion a bit better. I think Man United have caused you to do that. I want Ali to stay for the next week in the Premier League because they are playing Chelsea, and I want to see how many Chelsea can score. Yeah, you smashed it today, Grace. You did. Chelsea killed it. Oh, I said to AJ, who's also been up on the channel, that Chelsea would easily win. I think I went for a 2-0 win in my predictions. Yeah, so you had to score that extra one just to make it even more difficult. True Wolves fan right here. Brush pleading the fifth or conceded it. Yes, I like that one. B&B. He's conceding the fifth. If there was any more added time, it would have been the fifth. Good job, Jacob. It's too dangerous to support Arsenal. Hey. Brainwashed by his dad. It's better. I like the Arsenal lineup. Plus, it's got good talent on the bench. Yes, Casey. I believe that we have more depth than Liverpool on the bench in terms of quality. If we're looking at it from the attacking front, we have the likes of Odegaard, Martinelli, and Pepe, who they would be happy to have those players in these situations. When you're looking at their bench, it's good depth, and if we do need to call upon them, we've got more game changers to come off the bench. However, they do have the likes of Henderson, Konate, who are good. And Minamino, I might eat my words. He may come on and change the game because he's a good player. Not quite hitting the Liverpool shirt since his signing, but he has shown in spits and spurts that he does have the quality, but just can't string consistency together, which is the same for a lot of footballers that aren't at that world-class level. B&B. United Ferbs, nice to see you, man. Jason, thank you for that. Blessings on your Earth Day, Tereak Talks. Thank you, man. What do you got to say to him on my behalf?
Thank you.
There we go. Hashtag Jacob Talks coming soon. I haven't checked group chat yet. I saw it going off. Me neither. Edna, thank you as well. I wish you the W against Liverpool today. Thank you very much. That'll be great. It'll be a great birthday present. Appreciate that, Edna. Appreciate sending love to yourself as well. Big up, Brush. Yes, man, big him up. I don't mind it too, to be fair, T. It's all banter, mate. And I'm sure we'll talk about properly at some stage as well. Yeah, exactly. That's what we'll do. Ollie saying sorry to the fans there. Oh, what's happened? What happened there? Yeah, I think that's it now. Surely that's it. Even that looks like it's game over for Ollie. And say that.
We do predictions now.
Yeah. Read that out.
Guess who's back? Casey's back.
Casey's back again. Wait, we've got to go through the comments first, man. You know what I mean? That's what we have to do. The only reason they're staying is for the comments. Nah. Norwich, no, they go down in my book. I think a lot of people would say that. Ferbs, happy birthday. Thank you very much, Hamza. I appreciate that, my bro. Apologies for today as well. We've spoken many a time about football, Man United comparisons with our club. You know what? It's a difficult moment. And yeah, and what's going to happen in terms of Man United? We'll get into a lot more detail in the future in upcoming streams. Stick with Ollie. We might come 11th exactly. I still watch Match of the Day. Like to calm down a bit and then see it again. See if there was anything I missed. Also highlights in the other games. Fair enough, man. That's good. That's good on you. Do you know what?
Like that?
Exactly. Happy birthday, Tereak. I'm getting lots of these, aren't I? Thank you very much, Laser. I appreciate that, my bro. And big game, man. Yo, as you can see, guys, Laser LFC, Red Forever channel, LFC Red Forever. I did do a combined preview with them. Thank you to those guys. Appreciate that one. Might have to leave it for a day or two, but checking myself on catching up on iPlayer. I understand. I think we've gone through all the comments now. Wait there. I've got Hamza, Edna, Laser also in the building. We've got everyone, man. Everyone here in here. Ollie shouldn't have to apologise. We should be winning in any case. So, in terms of predictions, in that preview show.
I'm reading them, remember?
Yep, guys, tell them to put their predictions in.
Put your predictions in and I'll read them.
Yes. You see that? If you want to get Jacob to read out your predictions, put them in the chat right now, people. We'd love to see that. We'd love to see the predictions for this game. What I went for, and whilst I'm waiting for those predictions to come up in the chat, I went for a 2-1 Arsenal win. That is with my Arsenal hat on, most definitely, or my Arsenal do-rag, shall I say, in this case. I will take a draw. And do you know what? In all honesty, if you was to say, give me a 2-1 defeat right now.
Your comments coming through?
Yes, it is coming through. If I was to take a 2-1 defeat right now, I would take it because of the potential what could happen. But you know what? I might eat those words. I have gone with a 2-1 victory, though. I think that Liverpool will score first. We will equalise. And then we'll nick one towards the end. So we've got the predictions in now. So, Jacob, if you can read that from...
4-1.
Laser said 4-1. That's what Laser went for. He did go with a 4-1. Moss, what is your prediction? What have you gone for?
2-2.
Is that a 2-2 right there? And answer this question. Is that your son, Jacob?
Mm-hmm.
Are you my son? No. What are you?
Nephew.
Yes. And what am I to you?
Uncle.
There you go. Yeah. Not ready. Not ready just yet. Maybe soon. Maybe I'll bring on a little Tereak Talk soon. But this is Jacob Talks at the moment. So, Matt, what did Matt go for again?
2-2.
And what has Moss gone for?
1-1.
Okay, as you can tell, they're Arsenal fans. You can probably tell with the positive result. Well, relatively positive for Arsenal. What's Casey gone for?
So Liverpool 2.
And that's
1.
yes. There you go. Exactly. Nice and loud so that they can hear you. And what's Noah House said? Nice to see you, Noah. Happy birthday, T. And he's giving you a fist bump. Go on, give him one to the camera. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like to see that. Got to stop by and check in on my partner in crime. Yes, you do, definitely. And what's Mummy gone for?
3-1.
3-1. There you go. And what's Grace gone for?
3-1 to Liverpool.
Exactly. But really 2-1 for Tereak. I'm gone for it, man. I've gone for it. We're going to have to go for it. What, are you going to stay here for a little bit, or do you want to pop back downstairs or something?
I'll read all the things.
You want to read all the comments?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine by
I
me.
might stay for the whole stream if I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might get a bit leery and loud. Okay, because the game's about to kick off now. Let me bring this up on the screen. Actually, sorry, guys. I'm gonna make sure I get the scores for yourself so that you can see the time. And guys, I'm looking forward to this one. Big game, massive game for Gabriel Magalhães, as they're showing up on the screen right now. He's been in very good form.
Yep, he's starting.
Look at that. Since April, since he's played a game, since he started, Arsenal haven't lost.
Hey, oh, there's a comment there.
Yeah, I will get to that. 1 second, Jacob. Let me just get this up and underway. Hold on. Hold this. Hold yourself up. There you go. And zoom right in. There you go. So that you guys will be able to see that when the game kicks off. But for now, I'll click remove. So yes, let me go back into the comments. What did Know-How say?
8-1 to Liverpool.
8-1. Oh, he's gone too far there. Way too far. I think he wants to see Arsenal suffer because of what happened to Manchester United. What did Know-How say there?
Oh, because he's a Spurs fan.
Am I a Spurs fan?
No.
Do you know why he's saying that, Jacob? It's because I made a bet with Know-How saying that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was going to get sacked after the Liverpool game, and he didn't. Do you know Ole, the manager for Man United? Yeah, and he's still there now. Look, we got Nana up in here. Love you, T, but Liverpool will win. Oh man, I hope not. I hope you're wrong, Berner. I hope you're wrong. But yeah, they are the favourites. They are at home. They are the team. Well, their team that needs to bounce back. They are a title contender, whereas Arsenal, we're not even. I wouldn't even say
people getting in their seats excited.
Exactly. Yes, they are. We've got Steve in the building. Nice to see you, Steve. Happy birthday, Tereak. Who is that handsome young man I see before me? Tell him your name and say hello to Steve. And would you want to say hello to Steve?
Yeah, hello.
Say Steve.
Hello, Steve.
And then would you always want to also say, because he said he called you a handsome young man, what do you want to say to that?
Thank you.
There you go. Yes, and he's Jacob. That's my nephew. He's joining us here. We don't know how long for, because you know what? He can be a part-timer. He can come and go whenever he likes. But yeah, Arsenal, the game is about to kick off right now. Woo! I'm looking forward to it.
Now let's see this.
I know. People, get in the comments. We'll talk about it. We'll get... Oh, wait, that's too big. That's way too big. You want to see this big out. There you go. You want to see more of this man, don't you? Not my ugly mug. As the players take the knee, the game is about to kick off. Let's make sure it's all in time. Perfect. Game is kicked off. Liverpool kicking towards the Arsenal fans, and we're kicking towards the Kop. Saka starts brilliantly already. Fabinho cuts it out. What a game.
The goalkeepers stopped the ball there. And again.
Exactly. Here we go.
Let's see. Oh, that's not a tackle. The goalkeeper kicked it out again. Then I think that's Liverpool, yeah.
Look what Steve is saying here. I'm banned to my bedroom, so relying on you guys. That's because the missus is a Liverpool fan. I do remember that. And you know what? It's going to be a difficult one in your household, because either you're not going to be very happy or the missus isn't. And you know what I say? If the missus isn't happy, ain't nobody happy. So, yes, it's going to be a difficult one.
Just leave the toilet.
All right, then off you go. Oh, he's nearly mashing up the whole set. Oh, Jacob, can you shut the door for me, please?
All right.
Thank you. Sorry, people. So, yeah, game has kicked off. Nothing. It started off quite fast from both teams, as you can probably imagine. Arsenal in possession now. I'm looking forward to this one. This is Arsenal's biggest test since the Manchester City game, but this is the real test of where Arsenal can really finish. Liverpool pressing high. Arsenal trying to play out of that. Done okay to begin with. Thank you. That's Steve. Happy wife, happy life. You know it, Tish. You've got better commentary than Jamie Carragher, Jacob. Jacob, I hope you can hear that. Oh, man. It's tense, this one is. I was quite nervous before the game. So, first of all, in this first 2 minutes, people, it's quite cagey. Both teams pressing quite high. It's what you expect from an Arteta team, though. Very organised in and out of possession. Arguably, to some Arsenal fans, too organised when in possession of the ball. But defensively, that has caused us to have... It is the reason why we have such a strong defensive record this season. Well, mainly in the past, how many games? 10 games altogether. Hey, Steve, I'm nervous. Yes. Guys, so am I. At least we're sharing that together. But here's Liverpool already. Given up, well played. Sambi Lokonga and cleared away by Gabriel. I feel like we're going to have to try and catch Liverpool on the counter. Nice one-touch football. Oxlade-Chamberlain kicks it out of play. Jacob said bye. All right, then. Bye, Jacob. Sorry. I'm scared of our left flank and their right. Yeah, Steve, because what did you go for? Initially, did you go for Kieran Tierney to start? Oh, foul. Because the fact that he's gone with Nuno Tavares is a big call, by the way, because a lot of Arsenal fans who I was speaking to, it's quite 50-50, I believe. Some people were saying Tavares. I was saying Tavares. I think that we should start Tavares as well. I keep mixing up between his name. I'm just going to call him Nuno. I do believe that we should have started Nuno by merit. And my main reason is for squad dynamics, you see. Because, Ben White losing the ball, trying to drive out the back. Here's Salah. Gets a shot off. Goals out for a goal kick. But Ben White taking risks, taking liberties already. We've seen that Ben White likes to do that in his game. Drive and carry the team up the pitch. And he's shown good confidence to do that. But Oxlade-Chamberlain dispossesses him. And when you give the ball away in a scenario like that, Liverpool are very dangerous on the counter-attack. So we can't be doing that on too many occasions, Ben White, because Liverpool won't let him get away with it. That was a bit of a dodgy kick from Ramsdale there, which was a simple pass. Liverpool continuing to press high. Sambi Lokonga can't play out of it. We end up giving it away, but not in a dangerous position this time. Not a great start in the first opening 5 minutes. We're giving the ball away, not really being able to cope with the Liverpool press, which is relentless, and they do start fast, people. We know that. Everybody who watches Liverpool, especially at Anfield. I know I've been ditched. I know I'm left to you guys now. or should I say, you guys are left with me. All right, Jacob, I hope you can see this if you're watching it downstairs, because the chat sending a lot of love to you. Ben White picking up the free kick there. Back three, playing both are wanted. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing you wanted Tomiyasu a right wing back, Ben White at the right centre back position with Gabriel in the middle, and Tierney at that left centre back position with Tavares at the left wing back. Okay, it makes sense. Double up on Salah, but you know what I feel like, Steve? When you do that, you're really taken away from the attacking aspect. And I think Harry made a good point. And when you mentioned it in the stream, actually, now you said that, I remember. Harry made a good point, and that says to the squad and everyone else that this isn't right for Liverpool. And I feel like if you have that, if you keep changing your tactics like that, you might come up with the same issues that Unai Emery had. So I think the team that he's gone with is right. Do you know what? It might be quite controversial, but I would have went for Lacazette. I would have put Lacazette on the bench and Ødegaard to start. And my main reason for that is two reasons: is get an extra body in that midfield to match up with Liverpool's three. And two, I think Lacazette would pose a greater attacking threat off of the bench than Martin Ødegaard would in that way. But you know what? I'm happy with it because it makes sense, because he's playing the team that's in form, the team that has served him so well in these past 10 games. KDB has tested positive for the C word. Yes, he has. And thank you, Grace, for picking up on the C word. Appreciate that. And yeah, he has. So he won't be playing against Everton tomorrow. And how long does that mean? Have they changed any of the protocols to do with that? How long you have to isolate for? But here's Arsenal now on the attack. Arsenal trying to counter-attack. Saka coming up against Van Dijk. Tries to play a 1-2, but it's well defended in the end. And Mane picks up a free kick. Saka tries to play a 1-2 with Lacazette, but Lacazette can't quite play the return ball to Bukayo Saka. 7 minutes gone. I'm still feeling nervous, people. Here's the ball over to Salah. Tavares, man. Nuno. Big game for him. Both left backs. It's a huge game for both left backs in terms of Kostas Tsimikas and Nuno. Yeah, it didn't quite work. I think Fabinho put just enough pressure. But here's Aubameyang now out on the left. Not a great first touch, which sends him out wider than he wanted. But there's Aubameyang to the back post. Ooh, that might be a free kick. Yeah, it did look like a foul from Lacazette, in all fairness. It was headed away by Thiago, who defended that quite well. I want Arsenal to win still. Jay, the Crystal Palace fan. Interesting. Yeah, I want Arsenal to win too, of course. But yeah, man. What's your main reason? Why do you want Arsenal to win? On the flip side, what did AW get pelters for? He didn't respect the opposition. No shame in trying to shut out the best player in the world. Good point. Very good point, Steve. You are right, because we did stick to that game plan always, and that's why we suffered batterings to the likes of Liverpool away from home at Anfield, because we tried to match them and we showed our defensive frailties. But because we've looked defensively strong and solid, that's my main reason why I wouldn't change it. Because I think to build a defense, it's about continuity. It's about understanding where you're. So if you're a centre-back who's at left centre-back position, you understand where your left back, where your right centre-back is, where that midfielder is in front of you, the protection that they give you, the goalkeeper, keeping that and being in those similar areas that you have to marshal yourself. I think defensive structure comes from within that rather than just pure numbers, defense in numbers. So, yeah. So that's my counter to that point, Steve. But I'm loving this. Obviously, only my opinion, obviously. No, definitely, this is what it's all about, Steve. And this is why I enjoy having conversations with you on stream and in the Discord server. So, yeah, man. And this is what we want. I want this as football fans in general, not just from within the Arsenal fan base. Proper football chat where it's respectful, knowledgeable, and where both sides listen to each other. And that's what I want from this. So, because we have Crystal Palace fans, Man United fans, we have all sorts of fans in here. We have Wolves fans. We had Jacob in here not too long ago. So, yes, and that's what that's the community I want to build. Obviously, right now, more focused on my boys, Arsenal. So I can annoy this Liverpool done. Fair enough. Do you know when you got a friend or someone that that throws a lot of banter to you for reasons? Oh, Chamberlain gets past Gabriel. Gabriel needs to get back in position there, man. What's Gabriel outside there? It's Fabinho. That's too far forward. It goes out for a goal kick. Exactly, bro. I appreciate that, Steve. So, yeah, man, you might be proven right in the end, but hopefully. Do you know what? I know you're not one of them ones, yeah? You just want the Arsenal win. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, I'll take being wrong. Me and you, Steve, we were Arsenal fans that had a lot of optimism last season. We always tried to look on the bright side, even when it was dark. I tried to look, if we're only a certain amount of points off of Europe. I remember doing that. So, yeah, man. Check your snap, bro. Yes, I will. I will check my snap. Hold on. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, I will add you in there. Yes, I will. Okay, let me save that now. Let me save that. Save that. And I'll add you in there, bro. I will add you in there. And after today, I'm a massive Wolves fan. Tell me about it. West Ham, they did us a favour, didn't they, Wolves, with Raul Jimenez? It's only a favour if we can go and capitalise on that. Big result for Wolves. And they've kind of gained... And it doesn't paper over the cracks in terms of the way. That's not the right phrase that I'm looking for. But it makes up... Yeah, there we go. It makes up for the defeat to Crystal Palace in that way, because it's a good result to pick. Anyone beating West Ham, whether it's away from home or at home or at the London Stadium. It's good results. Jurgen Klopp won 7 of his 11 Premier League games against Arsenal. Woo! It can stay that way. It can be 7-12 when Arsenal go and win tonight, hopefully. No chances for both sides, really, so far in the opening 12 minutes. But here's Mane now trying to get past Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu defends. Gives the free kick away. This is what we know with Tomiyasu, you see. He's very aggressive. He defends on the front foot all the time. And I think, yes, that's a strength. But it's also a con when you're coming up against a winger like Mane, who's very tricky. He can win free kicks. He's quick. He can go on both sides. Given a free kick in a dangerous area here, we know with the set-piece deliveries that Liverpool can play with Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. But today it's Tsimikas. And Tsimikas is very good at them as well. It's a great ball in, but it's headed over and it's out for a goal kick. Oh, sorry for the squeaky chair, people. I'm going to get a new one as well. I don't know why IU is starting. He's dog food, bro, and Burnley are just Burnley. I've not really seen too much into that game and what are the causes for those goals. But yeah, conceding 3 goals, scoring 3 goals away from home, you expect to win. So it's a disappointing result in the grand scheme of things against Burnley. Thiago nicks in front of Lacazette. Liverpool's starting to play the ball out a little bit, trying to get a control on this game, which is what we expect with Liverpool at Anfield. There's Jota. Well defended Ben White, who nips in. But the ball breaks out for Jota. And there's Salah in the box. Cuts it back. Oh, and it's gone to Emile Smith-Rowe. Could have been a chance for Liverpool there. But I'm glad we kind of... Aubameyang trying to put some pressure on Alisson, who's way outside his box. How many against Arteta? Good question. How many has he played against Arteta? How many wins? That's a good question because I'm thinking in Community Shield as well now. So we've won. Yeah, it's not that many actually, is it? He's won twice against Arteta, I believe. I think it is twice. Yeah, it's twice, isn't it? Yep, he's won twice against Arteta. And Arteta has beat him in the league, beat him in the cup on penalties, and beat him in the Community Shield on penalties as well. So, yeah, interesting that is. I'm 9 weeks without smoking and 2 weeks without vaping. Brilliant, Casey. Nice to hear that, man. Appreciate. Hi, Alan. I remember. Well done, you. I did 9 minutes cycling today and I was knackered. So I will push for 12 minutes tomorrow to build up my stamina. Yes, man. You keep going, man. You keep leveling up and improving. Oh, free kick given. Phew. It was a good ball in, but it's well defended by Tomiyasu in the end. But a free kick given to Arsenal. I think Arteta is 3-2 up, but I'm not sure. So let's work it out. They've definitely beat us twice because they beat us in last season at Anfield, and then they beat us. They did the double over us because they beat us at the Emirates as well, 3-0. And then we didn't play. And then the first time we played him, Arteta won 2-1. And then the time after that, I think it's 2-2. Well, actually, no. Yeah, it's 3-2 if we count in the cup games and penalties. For that high press from Liverpool. Oh, Gabriel gets it. Oh, Arsenal played out of that press. Now here's Lacazette. Plays it to Saka as 1v1 with Tsimikas, but Mane comes back to help him out. Well played, Arsenal. Hey, that was nice to see. Look at the confidence that Arsenal are playing with, playing out of the back. Against Liverpool, it was a poor pass by Ben White there into Lacazette. He's got to do better. Ben White, I don't think he's quite got into the rhythm yet. He hasn't got his passing range. He's dribbling. Oh, the way he brings the ball out of the back. We need to see better. We got Nate up in the chat. Happy birthday, Tereak. I can't stand. Thank you very much for that, bro. I can't stand playing Mordor Burnley FC. Such a shocking defensive performance. We've seen that in individual games, though, haven't we, Nate? In other games, we've seen you guys look defensively solid, but that's what you get in the Premier League, man. Like, it's just being a great team is about being consistent. Saka. What a ball that was by Tomiyasu. Oh, it goes out for a throw-in. Let's watch this again before I go into that one there, Casey. Sorry. Tomiyasu. I think he was well defended by Chamberlain in the end. Ball goes out to Saka, holds off Tsimikas, plays it to Lacazette, he plays it back on the outside. Tomiyasu, well defended by Chamberlain. Oh, Chamberlain, that's a goal-saving block, that is. Wow. That's positive. That's nice to see from an Arsenal perspective. Free kick given to Arsenal. Goal-saving block by the former Arsenal player, as you all know. 132 appearances for Arsenal. Wow. I need to lose weight, but I'm a bit chubby around the around the waistline. So one step at a time, cigarettes and vaping gone, now exercise and weight loss. That's how it is, man. That's how you got to take it. You can't do everything at once. Rome wasn't built in a day, Casey. Take it one step at a time and you're doing well. Smashing it, man. I like to hear that. And I like to hear those positive news, that positivity. Oh, we tried to play it into Vash, but it goes out. Are you enjoying your birthday, by the way? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Steve. Thank you for asking. Yesterday, what did I do? I went bowling. No, we was meant to go bowling. Went to grab some food. And then I went with my brethren, Shearer. And what happened then, we was meant to go bowling, but instead we just decided to play some games in the arcade. So, yeah, man, I beat him at all of them, all the games that we played. Because, you know, whether it's basketball, air hockey, you name it. Colby, you know what I mean? Ooh. Saka nearly cuts out that pass. Arsenal with a high press. Mane gives it away. Here's Sambi. Can't capitalise. We're going to slow it down a little bit. No, I accept it was one of those games. We weren't quite at the races, but could be worse. I could support Manchester United. And there you go, Nate. If you watch the game, you've got a better understanding. And if you weren't at the races, then if you're picking up on a point away from home in the Premier League, it's not a bad result, bro. And you're not at the races, not a bad result against anyone. Don't like Burnley or... Ooh. No free kick given. Yeah, I didn't think it was a free kick, to be fair. There's Tavares. Nips in front of Salah. Oh, it's your birthday. Then I should give you a present. It will come in the post. A season ticket for White Hart Lane. I saw season ticket. I got gassed. Then you said White Hart Lane. And I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't even give that to my worst enemy, Casey. Okay? Alan, that's the most dangerous part about non-smoking. One step at a time. You are correct. There you go. There you go, Steve. You've hit the nail on the head there. Arteta gesturing. Looks as animated as usual. MA does, Mikel Arteta. First 20 minutes. It is 0-0. Not half chances for both sides. With Salah and Saka. Oh, here we go now. Here's Salah. Cuts inside, Jota. Well defended, Gabriel. Arsenal could be, I think it's offside. Offside is given, but we look like we could be the masters of our own downfall here in this game with how Liverpool play. Sambi Lokonga to Smith Rowe. Yeah, Salah was offside. But yeah, giving the ball away in those positions, you can't do that against Liverpool, people. Guys, Arsenal, you can't do that against Liverpool. They will capitalise and take advantage of that. Oh, no. Here we're giving the ball away again. Oxlade-Chamberlain. No foul, no foul. Clips one in, and that's to Mane. He plays it down to Jota. No foul, and in the box. Mane's in the box, tries to get a cross in into the hands of Ramsdale. Arsenal causing me a bit of stress, you know. Arsenal, yo. Tereak, truthfully, what should the score be at the moment, as I can't see? I think 0-0. And truthfully, this is taking off my Arsenal do-rag. It should be level because Liverpool haven't had a real chance. They've had a half chance with Salah that he dragged wide. But then Arsenal, with that Saka header, which was blocked by Oxlade-Chamberlain, which was brilliant defending, that was our half chance. There's not been any real chances in this game. We've looked sloppy playing out the back at times. Liverpool haven't been as sloppy, but maybe that's because I'm looking at it with Arsenal tinted glasses where I'm a bit nervous. And Liverpool fans in the chat, if you're watching, let me know. Or any neutral fans, let me know. Let Steve know as well how you think the game is. Give him just a clearer understanding as well. Because I think I'm right. Liverpool had more of the possession, We look structured. We look to try and get Liverpool and set traps for them, where we press and how we press them. Van Dijk playing a long diagonal ball there to Salah, well defended by Tavares, but Oxlade-Chamberlain picks up the loose ball. Out to the right now with Mo Salah, who's looking to cut inside. Sambi Lokonga tackles. Chamberlain with a loose ball, blocked by Tavares. Good defending from Arsenal individuals there. We're going to have a lot of that today. Liverpool throw in, the counter press that Liverpool have. We can't seem to break that down. Liverpool have been very strong in the counter press so far. They've started off decently. They've been slightly the better team, just because of domination in terms of possession and how they press. But other than that, they've not created any chances of note. But here's Lacazette now dispossessing Thiago. Lacazette plays it into Aubameyang, who's going to lay that off to Saka. And Saka is now in the box. Saka looking to cut inside, takes a shot, but it's well defended by Van Dijk. Tomiyasu picks up the loose ball. He's been marshalled by Jota, and he goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. So, yeah, see there? We've got to take advantage of those situations. Lacazette dispossesses Thiago, plays it to Saka. Saka takes a while to make a decision whether he's going to shoot or pass, and he just shoots, and Van Dijk's there to block it easily. Lacazette's done very well in the press in the opening 20 so far, might I say. Tavares is going in aggressively, and Mane looking to play it quickly. We've been very aggressive in our press as well. When Liverpool, they're trying to play it to their front three, whether it's Mane, Jota or Salah, been very aggressive in that. So I like to see that. I put on weight, but my theory is to stop cancer by smoking. I'm over vaping, never mind smoking. So now and more exercise. Yeah, more and more exercise. Exercise is the way, Casey. And exercise, it will help you. It will help you mentally and help you mentally with your battle with smoking too, because you'll feel a lot more stronger, a lot more energized, and you'll feel that you're able to start smoking. So yeah, definitely, man. And having a lot of family members who are ex-smokers, you do have to take it one at a time, and day by day, I'd say. And then yeah, because it's one of them ones. I was having this conversation with my mum because she was an ex-smoker, and she was saying that, you know, like once you've been a smoker, like you always will be a smoker in a way. And it's not saying that you can never stop, but you can always have that temptation for a well, not temptation, but like if you smoked a cigarette, you'd instantly be hooked. Do you know what I mean? Because mentally, and there's probably something physically and scientifically proven as well, but you could just be hooked like that if you just have another cigarette again. So yeah, it's difficult. It's a difficult road from what I've heard. Ben White, he's got to do better with that clearance, but it doesn't fall to a Liverpool player, fortunately. I don't think Ben White's had a great start in this game, you know. So we are sitting deep and forcing them wide. Yeah, well, you know what, Steve? We've not actually been that deep. We've been sitting, but not that deep. We've been probably about in the middle third, I'd say, a lot of the time. So yeah, we've not been putting a low block, but we've been sitting and trying to set traps for them. Yeah, because sitting deep is like Liverpool are constantly in our half. So far, I'd say the ball has been in the majority in the middle third, but here they are now into our half. Jota running and facing and caught out by Ben White. Now here we are looking to try and spring a counter attack. That's a foul by Van Dijk there on Saka. Saka does well to win a free kick. Is it a boring game so far? Boring if you're a neutral fan watching this, but if you're watching it from a tactical perspective, it's very interesting. And by the way, first 25 minutes, a lot of people might be surprised about Arsenal and how we've started and we've looked okay, defensively strong. Let me tell you this, I've been watching this all season. This is what I was trying to say, and I might be speaking too soon, but we're not going to get battered because we don't set ourselves up to get battered. This isn't the old Arsenal under Arsene Wenger and Unai Emery, who can get battered because that's not just how we set up. We're not. Fabinho wins the ball there. Here's Liverpool now. Could spring a counter-attack. Mane gives it away to Sambi Lokonga. Now Laka. That's not... He got the ball. I didn't think he got the ball there. But there's Chamberlain. Having a shot blocked by Tavares, and it goes out for a Liverpool corner. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you're watching. It helps the stream. It helps the channel ever so much. You know, this is only a small channel, small beginnings, and hopefully we'll get there soon. And if you want to show support, please hit that like button, people. It'll be greatly appreciated. Tish, why don't you go upstairs and watch the game and make your Tereak Talks debut? Nah, Grace, I don't have the face for YouTube. Tish, yes, you do. The TTF are demanding to see you. They're demanding. Nicotine is highly addictive. It is. You are spot on, Casey. Yeah, of course. Of course you do. Even though I don't know what you look like, anyone has the face for YouTube. I've stopped over 10 years ago. It doesn't bother me at all, except breakfast with fried egg and cup of tea. Then, oh, there you go, man. Liverpool are fairly rubbish. We got S up in the building. Sorry, let me give you a big up, S. Big up. Thank you for coming back. And OG as well. Liverpool are fairly rubbish at opening up a team that is sitting deep. If they can't counter, they're tied down. That's it, man. And you've looked most dangerous when we've given the ball away, though, haven't we? So you've hit the nail on the head there. Grace, bigging up S there. Oh, you guys having that chat. Love to see that, man. Love to see that in the comments. Get chatting with each other. Get mingling. Mingling. This isn't Tinder. This is YouTube. Man. We are sat deep now, Steve. We're 28 in the 28th minute, and this is where we sat deep. Liverpool trying to break us down. Here's Mane. Good tackle from Saka. Tavares was all the way at right back. And Tamiyasu's at left. So dodgy pass there. Creating trouble for ourselves, but we're not quite out of it yet. Gabriel decides to just go long. Yeah, it's hard. Been a busy few weekends. Oh, Thiago! Spilled by Ramsdale! Oh, my word. Mane, that was nearly a chance. We've started well. Solid in defence. I'm still nervous on the break. Let me watch this part, though, guys. Ball goes out to Trent, who whips in a good ball. Ball breaks to Thiago. Good shot, but spilt by Ramsdale. And it's just scrambled out for a corner. Ramsdale does well to make the second save. I was nervous then. So Ramsdale's got to do better with the initial shot. It's straight at him. But there's the ball in, headed away. Bit of a scramble, bit of a pinball machine. And a free kick given to Arsenal. Lacazette down and hurting his own box. But yeah, I do agree with you. We have started well, solid in defence, but I'm still nervous of them on the break. Exactly, Matt. You've hit the nail on the head. I am nervous because those times where they have looked dangerous is when we have given the ball away. That shot from Thiago, left foot, volley, straight at Ramsdale. It's difficult to hold. I don't think he should have tried to hold it and grab it in, though, because it spills to Mane. If Mane gets a cleaner connection, yeah, we could be talking 1-0 Liverpool there. But he does well. Give credit where credit's due to Ramsdale to make the second save. That was nervous. I'm nervous. I'm even more nervous now, Matt. We've stopped smoking. Nah. Hello. Nice to see you. Why not? Hope you're doing good. What's your thoughts? Why not? It'd be interesting to hear yours. What's yours on this game so far? All good, up and running again, exactly. Alan, it's no longer in your system. Tell it to do one. Exactly. But here's Chamberlain giving away. Gabriel, can we do something on the counter-attack now? We don't seem to have many numbers going forward. That's my only... Here's a Smith roll to Aubameyang, to Lacazette. He's offside, surely. Yeah, he's offside, though. But we put it in the goal. You got to finish it anyway. Good football, but he definitely was offside. Yeah, miles off. Are we going to press Liverpool now? This is my thing. Alisson in the box. So there was so sorry for those watching, those who aren't watching. We just had a disallowed goal, but Aubameyang was offside. Lacazette put it in the empty net. I am 23 now. I have to get used to that. 23. Yeah. Big up Tereak, Arsenal holding their own. Yes, pros. This is it, man. This is what we got to do at Anfield. We have held our own in the first 30 minutes. It's been interesting. Liverpool have looked most dangerous. Oi, look at Arteta and Klopp. Look at that. Yeah, that's my gaffer. My gaffer that. My gaffer that. Arteta's mad, you know. Yo, Mikel is mad. Oh, my days. What is happening here? Yo, this is a game. Hey, come on, Arsenal. That should roll the team. I like to see that from my gaffer, you know. I'm not going to lie. I don't mind seeing that. I don't mind seeing that from my gaffer. From time to time. I don't mind seeing that. But yeah, man. Sorry, pros. What happened, though? Mane again with that stupid elbow, man. Yeah, I like seeing that though. What is with Mane and that elbow all the time? That's the thing. If you remember last season, Mane and that stupid elbow on Kieran Tierney. He always likes to lead with his elbows, you know. Sadio Mane. This ain't WWE. Sadio, it's a foul at that. But why do I keep seeing that against Arsenal? Sadio Mane always doing that, coming up with it. Like, nah, man, Sadio Mane. He loves to lead with an elbow, you know. Are we giving them... Yeah, that could roll up the Anfield crowd, though. Here's Salah. Yes, we are giving them a game. That's a foul, ref? No free kick. No free kick, no? All right, then. It's going to be one of them games. Here's Salah now in the box. Tries to lay it off for Trent. Sammy Lokonga does well to read that pass. And Tavares clears it away. But it's back to Liverpool now. Matip plays it into Jota. Good tackle. Gabriel gets his foot on it. All right, this game's looking spicy now. That is kicks. That is the gas. That is the ignition, the light for this game. And this could work against us. So it could work in our favour. It generally works for the home team because it lifts up the crowd and it gives the crowd something to cheer. Here's Tsimikas. Well defended, Ben White. But Tsimikas wins it again. Ben White, no foul. Played into Tsimikas. Salah! Save Ramsdale! Aaron Ramsdale, Arsenal, keep your heads. We need to keep our heads now. Salah has a brilliant opportunity, but it's saved by Aaron Ramsdale. Pinball in the middle there. Sadio Mane plays the good ball into Tsimikas, who cuts it back for Salah. And it's straight... yeah, it's a double hit from Salah. It's fumbled all over the place. Scrambled. Ramsdale can't keep hold of it. Headed away. Arsenal, we need to ride this storm now. We do, because the crowd's ignited. Klopp's ignited. His players seem on fire at the moment. And we need to make sure we don't concede in this moment. We need to make sure Arsenal stay strong, show that mentality, show the different side to your game that we haven't seen in recent years, especially away to Anfield. If we can do that, then I'm way more positive about Arsenal. And we can probably build and get something. But guys, sorry about that. The game has just sparked into life. We are giving them a game. Liverpool can't handle the press. It would be a good move by Arsenal. Salah doing well up against Gabriel. Salah cutting inside. Well defended by Gabriel in the end. Lacazette tries to play it to Tabash. Good tackle by Chamberlain. The ball will go out. Good strength. Love that, Gabriel. Love that. Hey, look at... Oh, man, this is a game and a half. I'm liking this. I'm not liking it from a defensive point of view so far. Well, we've been solid, but there's been odd chances. You're going to have to suffer in the Premier League away at Anfield. That's just what you have to do when you come up against a team of Liverpool's quality. It's Trent over the bar. Good save, Aaron Ramsdale. Look at that smile on his face. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. I can hear them downstairs as well. You're looking 18 though, T. I like that. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace. What's Mama G saying? You can stop and like me and never want to smoke again. But you know that if you do smoke again, you're likely to get hooked. And if you only smoke one cigarette, it's the nicotine. Ball whipped in. Ramsdale, good punch away. What can we do in a second? Trent, blocked. Get up, Ramsdale. Here's Thiago. Liverpool putting us under pressure now. Tsimikas cuts inside. Headed away, Ben White. Saka. Can he defend there? Here's Arsenal now. Can we counter-attack? Can we hit Liverpool on the counter? Here's Aubameyang. Well defended. Fabinho has to make that challenge there. Otherwise, Arsenal are in. This is looking like a spicy game so far. Here's ESR. Partey. Smith Rowe. Come on, people. This is getting tense. This is probably the most intense game that I've felt on doing YouTube so far. I'm desperate for us to do something and win. If we can grab a win at Anfield, just grab a result. This is tense, people. I know I've said that about 50 times. I need to think of other words in my vocabulary. But yeah, guys. Oh yeah, appreciate that one, Roland. Here we go now. Mane, no foul, Laka. Get up. Foul given away. Wilf is in the building. Yo, T-Money, happy birthday, bro. Just popped in for a sec to say, my Liverpool mates watching the game will pop in and out. Yes, Wilf, appreciate that one, my bro. Thank you. 10 out of 10. Klopp would bang Arteta on road. Yeah, but they're not even in the same weight category, are they? Aubameyang is going to pick up a yellow card there. Yeah, they're not even in the same weight category. So yeah, that's expected. Did Aubameyang pick up a yellow card? Don't think he did, thankfully. But it's a free kick given in a stupid area. It's got. I think both managers are, Steve. That will be a meme, by the way. You might see that in other places with Arteta and Klopp. But I back my manager, man. You've got to in them scenarios. 23 in the prime life with plenty of enthusiasm for Arsenal. It's a recipe for disaster. Ball whipped in. Goal. 1-0 Liverpool. Sadio Mane gives them the lead. I can hear them cheering downstairs, man. 1-0 Liverpool. Sadio Mane. Ball whipped in. Trent Alexander-Arnold assist. Liverpool take the lead up at Anfield in the 39th minute. Now this is going to be difficult. Big up T. It's okay. We push part of the bus and we push them back 50-50. But yeah, it's not great now. Liverpool have been the better team in the last 5 minutes. And Sadio Mane is poor defensively. Poor. No one near him. Free header at the back post and just nods it in past Ramsdale. Ramsdale has no chance. It's too close. It's too quick. There's too much pace. There's too much pace on that. It's 1-0 Liverpool. I know. Arteta starting fights. What we going, people? What we going? T's defo fuming. It's disappointing, man, to concede off a set piece. That's what I just find very disappointing. We can't be conceding off of set pieces like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to have any chance away at Anfield, you can't be conceding off of a set piece like that. It's disappointing. But here's Saka. Cleared away by Oxlade-Chamberlain. That's the... Sambi Lokonga picks up the free kick. Oxlade-Chamberlain's having a decent game. Disappointing to concede from a set piece. Yeah, exactly, man. It is. And Gabriel, yeah, I think it's just poor organisation all around. Gabriel's caught in the middle between two men. Ball whipped in. They've headed it clear. Sambi Lokonga on the edge. Tries to head it back for Partey. Gets it down. Thomas Partey tries to drive through the middle. Gives it away. Jota tries to play it out to Salah. But Gabriel's got the legs to recover and play it back to Ramsdale. Rami cannot say, yeah. I mean, let's be honest, Arsenal fans. It was coming and Liverpool deserved to take the lead. In the past 5 minutes, they've been the better team. Tsimikas Ref, you're going to give a yellow card now? You're going to give it another? You're going to give a yellow card? Or who's the free kick on? To me, it should be a yellow card. That should, because if he doesn't make that foul, Saka's away. For me, it's a yellow card. Okay. Well, if you play that way, watch. If that's Arsenal, though, because we are away at Anfield, if that's Arsenal, yeah, you know what's happening. That's a yellow card. He gives it. Come on, man. What is this? Fabinho. And it's played over the top. Man. This is what you've got to say. This is what I'm going to say to you guys and Arsenal fans watching. When we go away to Anfield, you have to suffer. You just have to against a team of this quality. But you can't go 1-0 down from a set piece. Set piece. I don't... Ball breaks through. Lokonga. And it's easy save from Alisson. I think that's our first shot on the game. Yeah, first shot on target, straight down Alisson's throat. I'm surprised you didn't hear me screaming. It's a tense one. It is a tense one. Right, Marnie! Marnie! Go on! What are you doing, man? How many times? How many times is the idiot? What is he doing, man? Marnie, I can't stand that, man. How many times is he going to get away with this? How many? How many times? He's an idiot, man. How many times, man? He finally picks up his yellow card. Look at that. Look at that. The ball is gone. What is the point, man? The guy should have already been on a yellow card. The stupid... Oh, man. Sorry, people. I'm just incensed because I've seen this happen too many times. Liverpool, you can't, yo, I've seen you get away with it at Anfield this season with these stupid free kicks that you keep giving away with James Milner already. So, yeah, Mane should have been on a yellow card beforehand. The amount of times, the amount of stupid free kicks he's been giving away. Michael Oliver's been letting it slide. Oh, I'm glad Jacob isn't still in the room. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. We might need him up there to calm him down. Can't be too hard on the guys, though. Trent on the pass, got VVD, Fabinho, Salah, Mane, Jota in the box. Just too many threats to manage. Yeah, I do think you're right. I think, do you know what, though? I'd say you're spot on if that's an open play. But from a set piece, you've got to manage it where it's going to be a great delivery. Do you know what I mean? And... yeah, we just didn't do that. And it was outnumbered in the back post. And to concede it from a set piece, it's very disappointing. I'd rather concede from that Salah opportunity, in all honesty, because that's when you can say, oh, that's Liverpool being special. Do you know what I mean? That, it's hard to handle at times, especially away from home. But that's not just Liverpool who could score that. That's anyone. So yeah, man. It's just disappointing to be 1-0 down from a set piece. Curtis is howling. At the same time, it was really the perfect... Exactly. And that's where my blame goes for Aubameyang on giving a free kick away. When you know you're coming up against an opposition player like Trent Alexander-Arnold, you cannot be giving cheap free kicks away. Maybe I'm micro-analysing it and going to a bit too much detail, but that's what you got to look at. It's the fine margins at the top level, though, isn't it, S? When you're giving stupid free kicks like that, you can't get away with it. It's that ex-Borussia Dortmund Schalke connection, in it. And there's half-time at Anfield. Sadio Mane, the lucky boy. Lucky. He scored a good header, though. He's still having a word with Gabriel, you know. It's a good goal. Jacob said 3-0 Liverpool. Yeah, he did say 3-0 Liverpool. Team money. You know, the refs hate us. Yeah, exactly. You see, this is what I'm saying. It's like the reason why I've gone so angry at that, yeah, is because I've seen that happen to Arsenal. Like, we'll commit one free kick and then I'm like, we've got a yellow card. And I'm like, well, what? Why? When I've seen the opposition. The S, who's a Liverpool fan, by the way, even though I've got to admit, Mane should have been on a yellow card a long time ago. Exactly. Like, like even with the I don't like the foul on Tomiyasu. I don't think it's a red card. The only reason I was moaning at that is because I've seen Mane lead with his elbow and he should have got sent off last season. That, see, yellow card. Well, even if you're going to say, yeah, early on in the game, not a yellow card, but he committed another foul then, and he should have got a yellow card. And then straight away, he goes and commits a stupid one off of the ball. I'm like, what is this? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, and then he finally gets a yellow card. The second half is a massive test of character for the team. Yeah, you know what, Matt G? Spot on. I think you are right. In terms of the character, yeah, we've got to come out, manage the game well. Liverpool are in the ascendancy now. They were the better team towards the end of that second half and deservedly are to be lead 1-0 up. They deserve it, in all fairness. If you're going to say a team should lead, it should be Liverpool from the chances. They've created more chances. And yeah, so I'm not ashamed about that as a in particular. If I'm looking at the situation to concede a goal from, yes, I'm disappointed, but to be 1-0 up, 1-0 down, I mean, it's one of them ones. Oh yes, I will be downstairs. Sorry, I agree. Every ref's got a thing for Arsenal. I predicted 3-1 defeat, 2-0 at half, 2-0 at half time. So I did better than I thought. Exactly, we are doing better. They didn't hate Arsenal when Chelsea played them. What would you mean? Hang on. Even when we play, hang on. Grace, when we played you, yeah, we should have had a penalty. Do you remember Reece James on Saka? I can remember that. We should have had a penalty when we played you too. So I won't forget that. We should have had a penalty. And yes, that situation with Kovacic, yeah, that you're right. That was stupid. And there were situations on in that game. Dirty Mane. At least you might lose to a team that's actually better than you, that unlike us. 4-1 Watford. Nice to see you, Paxton. Thank you for coming in because it must be struggling right now. But you know what, people? I'll be back in a sec. Keep your comments flowing in. I'll go right into them. I need to speak to the people at halftime. Don't you go anywhere. I'm back, people. I'm back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Also got myself some chocolate birthday cake as well. So this is for you guys. This is for the TTF. Whilst I'm going there, let me scroll back up to the comments. Sorry. I've had too much of that. If Arsenal can pull the comeback from where they're at, they'll definitely have the respect from my heart. Exactly. Liverpool all over them. Yeah, in the past, you are right, man. Past 5 minutes or so, well, last 10 minutes of that first half, you were all over us and you deserve to take the lead. Creating chances. Salah should have scored. But yeah, good. It's a good header from Sadio Mane. And to give credit where credit's due to Liverpool, it's Trent on the delivery once again. Them dead balls. Don't stop doing that. Stop giving Trent those opportunities. Watford. I know. Watford, eh? Ollie in for life. And speaking of a Manchester United fan, we've got Fads. Fadsley. Long time no see. Fads, I'm happy to see you. Thank you for joining, Fads. How have you been keeping anyway? It's nice to see you up there. I forgot about that Ramsdale save as well. Anthony Taylor looked at the VAR for 2 seconds before giving Reece James a red card for a handball. Yeah, it was. It was a handball off the line. He prevented a goal scoring opportunity. I thought that one was the right decision. It's been very depressing few weeks at United. The only good game I remembered was the Ronaldo debut. Then Ronaldo saving us against Villarreal, Atalanta twice. Do you know what? Football does have an effect on your mental health, seriously, when your team's performing like that. So I understand where you're coming from. And that, yeah, it has been hard for Man United. I'm not going to be sat here and bantering you coming back, because that's probably why you've been trying to stay away. Do you know what I mean? The Glazers are the bigger problem, but even they should realise they have to sack Ollie now. You've hit the nail on the head. They are the bigger problem. And whatever happens, it wouldn't surprise me. Whatever happens. And that says a lot about the Glazers. And Maguire getting sent off. It works with me because I've got a big head as well. Surely Ollie have to be sacked. Ollie literally said, I feel very low. Did he? Oh, I believe we can turn this around. What he needs to turn around and leave United. Exactly, you are right. If we can somehow scrape a point, it will send out a statement to the rest of the league. Come on, you Gunners. I'm so angry and incensed at Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane, man. This guy, he's so lucky. He's jammy. He's so jammy, isn't he, man? Always doing stupidness at Anfield against us. I can't stand it. Good game for the football sickos like you and Edmin. It is a good game for the neutral. I mean, I think this is a good game. If you are really into football, you'd enjoy this, and you'd enjoy like the tactical battle from both sides. And it's got good intensity too. Challenges flying in. This is what we've missed with lockdown football. We never had that because, I think the fans add to that. Klopp and Arteta don't get as angry as they do. I know we've seen in the past where Lampard and that, but it wasn't that fiery and that intense. So yeah, it's interesting. No one to replace Ollie with. Anyone? Well, the ones that Man United fans want, and the one that Manchester United owners will want. I don't know, man. They'll probably second guess it. Maybe. I don't think the club's name can carry when you got the Glazers in charge. Who comes in if Ollie goes? Good question. Ollie has to say he gave United the treble. What, the treble by like fours or something like that? Oh, yeah, he gave United the treble back in 1999. That's what you're on about. I'd even take Rodgers at this point, and Rodgers would be an upgrade. I don't think it'd be that much of an upgrade. What's happening to Rodgers now? He gets sussed out as well. Brendan Rodgers does. Don't forget that. Gerrard back with a passion. 2-0 win there. Feel bad for Aguero. Sad news, man. Sergio Aguero, who gave me one of my the greatest footballing memories of my life, scoring that goal against Manchester United. I mean, QPR. And it's so sad for your career to end in that way. And with like, it wasn't expected. It wasn't for injury. It's more to do with health. But having said that, it's good that he has the opportunity to retire. There's other people who have lost their lives due to heart problems that weren't able to survive. And the fact that he's able to retire and have his family with him, that's the good part. And that's the part that we should be looking at. But it is bad. I know what you mean in terms of a footballing sense. That's got to be worth another season in the dirt, surely. 99, that treble. You see, Man United fans, if it weren't for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you wouldn't be talking to us. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be talking to us about a treble over Invincible. So, yeah, give credit where credit's due. He's a club legend. Can't believe he has to retire. I know, man. Klopp was really calm with that Lampard one. Funny to see them kick off. Had me laughing in my head. Yeah, it's true. He was very calm. It was his assistant, and he was just like, calm down. And Lampard was the one giving it, and then it wasn't people going like, ooh, and stuff like that in the crowd. Oh, that was funny. I'm glad he won what he did, though. That's a nice consolation. It's a shame that I know he'd have wanted to push on for the World Cup. Yeah. With that Argentina squad now, well, it finally seems like with Argentina, they actually have a manager and a squad that can compete for your international trophies just towards the end of Lionel Messi's career. So that 2022 World Cup might be his last opportunity. There's just something Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on the screen, like saying sorry to the Manchester United fans. What's going to happen? Has he been sacked? Is it official? I'm waiting for news. Come on. When's it going to... Because it's inevitable now. Losing 4-1. Now, I'm not going to talk about it too much because I need to actually have something to say when it comes for the Premier League review on this. Because I haven't watched the game. I haven't watched the game at all. I haven't watched any of the 3 o'clock kickoffs. My voice is sounding like it's going now, people, and that's because of Sadio Mane. That's who I blame. Sadio Mane. I'm stalking Romano's Twitter for it. Thank you. I've got post notifications on there for that situation. Wait, when did Lampard kick off? I've completely forgotten. A 5-0 defeat. Liverpool didn't constitute a sacking, so maybe this won't. That's how low United standards are at the moment. They're a mess from top to bottom. Exactly. And Bungle's back for half-time, geezer. Yeah. Bungle, if you want it, well, for my thoughts, and anyone who else has just jumped in for halftime, I'm disappointed with the goal that we conceded. I expected us to concede because of that last 10 minutes. There were raining chances on our goal. Well, raining. There had 2 big chances, really, on our goal, but Ramsdale was pulling save after save. But then to concede from a set piece against a side like Liverpool, it's poor. Because Liverpool defend, like, they can score in so many different ways out in open play. And if they would have scored through open play, I'd have taken it on the chin a bit more and be like, we didn't quite ride it through. We didn't quite get there. But, you know, in terms of what the match is going, they got what they deserved. So now the second half, as the players are coming out, it's a big one. It's a big one because we're going to have to ride that storm again. I think Liverpool are going to come out fast in this second half. They're going to come out rapid as they're doing at the start of each halves. So we're going to have to ride that storm and keep it a close game as long as possible. Because if Liverpool score 2 and make it 3, then it could get ugly. I have faith that Arsenal will be able to ride this storm as long as these young players don't make any silly errors in terms of the set piece that we conceded, giving them an opportunity to score. Sadio Mane, we got to make sure we play on him a little bit of the dark arts. That's what we need to look to do in this game. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the chat as well. What your thoughts on how the game's been going. So yeah, Ramsdale making saves once again. Once he's shown what he can do in an Arsenal shirt. Not been the most pretty saves or aesthetically pleasing. Look at Rob Holding with full hair, man. He looks weird. He looks like Ben White. How do the Japanese react to your screaming at this time? Oh, man. Yeah, because it is 3:30 a.m. there. No way. No screaming tonight yet, mate. Exactly. We have to see a goal for that, don't we, Bungle? We definitely do. The second half has kicked off. Arsenal kicking to the left, and Liverpool to the right from our screens on TV. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Sorry for my squeaky chair. Need some WD-40. Hoping and praying for a Liverpool mistake. Liverpool defensively, they've looked a lot more solid than they have done in previous games, like against Brighton, Anfield, and West Ham, of course. So, but hopefully their legs will start to tire. Fabinho coming off of an international break, a long journey. Hopefully his legs will start tiring in the middle. Now it's a Liverpool throw-in. Whew. I'm staying for the second half. I'm fine with the Japanese comms, man. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, that's what I like to hear. Oh, I'm done. That's it. I'm done with the Japanese comms. Yeah, I can imagine. I'll be here bringing you some commentary, bro. Don't you worry about that. As Emil Smith Rowe plays in, tries to play it to Aubameyang. It's well defended by Virgil van Dijk as it's cleared out for an Arsenal throw-in. Yeah, the ball breaks through into Partey, plays it into Smith Rowe, tries to play inside of Virgil van Dijk, but he's got the legs and the pace and the know-how to recover. But we need to see more of that. We need to see more of those passes being played through the defence. And I think we need to see... Oh, he's offside, isn't he? Saka. Stupid. I could see that. Tommy. I don't like giving away... That's just a breakdown in an attack now, just from a stupid, 1-2 again. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. What decision is Arteta going to make going into the second half? Can we score early? I think that would be ideal. It's to score as early as we can in the second half, so that Liverpool have to attack us again, and then maybe we can pick them up off of the break. Because Liverpool are most dangerous out of possession, I believe. I think Liverpool are their most dangerous going forward when they're not got the ball. Because as soon as we make a mistake and they press well, set us into traps, they can punish us. They've got the quality up top. They've got the numbers in midfield. They've got the fullbacks, of course, who can deliver. Arteta calling the troops to come forward and try and press. It's going to be interesting. My voice is going a little bit, and I blame Sadio Mane. Bungle, you missed it. I went absolutely berserk at Sadio Mane in the first half because he should have got a yellow card way sooner. And then for what he did, yeah, it was stupid, and it was a yellow card all over, man. But I just wanted to see him get a yellow card earlier. Then he wouldn't be able to do what he did, and if he would have done what he did, he'd have been sent off. Liverpool trying to press. Sambi Lokonga gives it away to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and it's blocked by Gabriel. I thought, my word, Lokonga does do that quite a lot, people. I'm not going to lie. I've seen that quite a few times with how we play, and I guess you're gonna get that when you play out of the back. But Lokonga needs to stop giving the ball away in these stupid areas, man. He needs to stop doing it. Because if that's Xhaka, he's going to get all sorts of abuse for that. But because it's Lokonga and he's new, he's a fresh face, he's young, and he gets away with it a bit more from the Arsenal fan base. And that's poor from the throw-in again. And Lokonga again giving it away. I don't think he's had the greatest of games on the ball. Defensively, he's been good, though, Lokonga has. Reading and intercepting a few passes. So there's a lot of comments. Let's be honest. We will take a point and run to North London. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll take a point. Do you know what? If the game stayed 1-0, but we actually looked like we had a couple chances to do something, I'd be happy. I wouldn't be happy. I'd be disappointed. But we're giving it away again. Chamberlain just past the post. Stop giving the ball away in those stupid areas. I can't even speak properly now. Is Aubameyang and it's Partey. Lokonga again. Lokonga again. Stop that, man. I'm glad Chamberlain scuffs the shot. Lokonga putting Gabriel under pressure. Again, and again. Sambi Lukonga. I think he needs to come off, man. Put Maisie Maitland-Niles off on Lukonga. He's literally begging and gagging for a Liverpool goal here. What is this? And he goes through Lukonga's legs into Salah. And it's a good tackle from Partey. Why do we look bang average today? Do you know what? Bungle, the Liverpool press is difficult and it's hard to play through. So that's why we do look average compared to Liverpool in those. Oh, Laka! Can't find a Aubameyang. Even though the offside flag's up anyway. Ah, man. Have we given them any scares or not? No, not really. Nah, in the first 5 minutes, we haven't given them any scares. Time for a change. I do agree, man. I think Lukonga's going to have to come off. Guys, let me know what your thoughts. Bungle, Steve, Wilf, S, everyone else who's up in here watching. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think... I think Lukonga's got to come off, man. He's been so poor in the start of the second half. And I think even in the first half, he gave the ball away quite a few times. He's a young lad and he's getting a real lesson. And it's his first season, so I'll give him grace in terms of that. But for this game, well defended, Nuno Tavares. Oh, Tavares into Jota! Oh, my word. Nuno Tavares. Does well initially against Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gives it straight to Jota. Ben White dives in. So does Ramsdale. And he just makes it 2-0. Error. Another individual error from Nuno Tavares. Ben White gets sat down. So does Ramsdale. And Jota puts it into an empty net. And it's 2-0 Liverpool. Lukonga. And now Sambi Lukonga is coming off for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Why couldn't you make that change at 1-0? Why does it have to take 2-0 to make that change? I'm Arteta. I'm having a look at you there. Why does he have to make that change now at 2-0 when that was clearly happening in that midfield? Constantly giving the ball away. Stupid errors. It's the hope that kills. I agree. Sambi does tend to do that quite a bit. He is not the finished article. Most definitely, Steve. You've hit the nail on the head. I was saying it in the last game against Watford. He kept giving the ball away then. And now he's done it again, and he's had a poor second half. I don't think he had a great first half in possession. Defensively, he's quite well, so that works out to be average. But in the second half, he's been shockingly bad. And that is just to say that he's definitely not the finished article. I know I've got it a bit too far there, but I'm just talking about this individual performance. So I'm not going to talk about the man and start cussing him off and abusing him or anything like that. But I'm thinking, why can't the manager sense that and just act upon it quickly? He gave him an opportunity. Tavares was the one for the goal, but I just think that the pressure building causes that. If you know what I mean, I think it causes that little bit of panic throughout the squad, and Liverpool gain confidence through consecutive errors, and then that from Tavares, you can't. That's his first one. If that was multiple errors, then I'd have been looking at he's had a shocker. When you're gonna. He's defended well there against Salah. He's done a very... You know what? It's poor for the lad, and I feel sorry for him because he's defended so well today against Salah. And even though Moss, you said KT, let me tell you something. Nuno Tavares has dealt with Salah when he's been coming down his side brilliantly, I believe. I think he has. Liverpool press again. Thiago dispossesses Tomiyasu. Overruns it. It goes to Chamberlain. Arsenal, masters of their own downfall once again. It's Saka, foul, yellow card. No, not yellow card. It should be a yellow. It's not like it was breaking through. I had a feeling it would be another goal in the first 10. Liverpool are most lethal after half-time break. Sambi, not his best. This is a learning curve. Still a project, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. You are right. He's young. He'll learn. I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles is a good decision. I think you guys in the chat, you've all been spot on. He's still young. It is a learning curve. We're not expected to go and grab a win in this. But yeah, I still believe so far we've got Saka. Tavares. Of cross. And it's cleared away. We've shown that we can do something. Like, we've shown there is something to build off. I know we've shown that in the previous games. We've conceded the fewest goals from open play this season. Oh, no, Norwich have. Some 4 of the teams have. That's a stupid stat. Not saying I told you so, but Sambi has that in him. Let's not be too harsh. We've spoken about this before. Mikel's in-game management is lackluster, man. Leaves a lot to be desired. Yes, you have. Bungle, I remember you saying that, actually. He doesn't spot danger. He doesn't spot things quickly and doesn't react to it as quickly as he should. I don't believe. You're right. And there's Tavares. He's done well there. Release it quicker. And now it's Salah now coming up against 1v1 against Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Inside, outside. Ainsley Maitland-Niles does well defensively, but Salah still gets it. And it's Trent, blocked by Partey. Ball still falls to Chamberlain. Mane, save, Salah, rebound, wide. He's getting a bit bad now. He's offside anyway. I think that they're holding their own against Liverpool really well with just a couple of individual mistakes. Now the floodgates open. Yeah, Liverpool are in the ascendancy. Mane was offside though, so that's okay. Going into halftime, losing, his win rate comeback is next to nothing. It's that in-game management though, as Bungle said. I think that does leave a lot to be desired. I think you've got to respond to those situations. Is Ainsley Maitland-Niles though? Look, Liverpool can counter-attack and make us pay for our errors. Look at that now, away! Giving away again! Oh my days, we are holding on for dear life here. It's ridiculous. We keep giving the ball away. Ainsley Maitland-Niles this time. I want the young lads to take this and use it and we'll get better. Yeah, you know what? It's about learning though, isn't it? You are right. It is about learning. Jota scored. It was an individual error by Nuno Tavares. Gives it straight to Jota, who sits down Ben White. He sits down Aaron Ramsdale and just puts it into an empty net. Man. We're being the masters of our own downfall, but inexperience, that's what you get. Now he's hurt. Exactly. Maitland-Niles. Mikel will get better in game management, just takes time. Experience, though, it's like the players. You got to point it out, and you've got to make it clear. Hopefully, he will. We've seen other managers who are quite young, and then they had with their in-game management. I think Pochettino is one of those young managers who's poor, very poor in game, but then he doesn't really improve. I don't believe. But yeah, Ramsdale and Jota both down hurt. Look at that. Poor from Tavares. Ben White. Can there be any blame? Nah, you can't. He's just trying to rectify a situation there. Jota, with his class and quality, just patient and just sits everyone down. Let's not get negative in it. Yeah, it's true. It is true. It's hard in the moment, no Bungle. Because in the moment, it's like I'm feeling it in it, and and basically because of the errors we keep on making, it could get worse. And I've been saying a lot that we've looked defensively solid, and I believe that we have done. But if it gets worse and worse, then it's watching previous Arsenal. It's like watching. I know it's not the exact same, like, but in terms of that, like the errors, and I suppose hoping to see a mentality shift in that way against Anfield. I just want to keep it close and tight and be hard to beat. But I don't think we've made ourselves hard to beat in this game, and that's the disappointing factor. Steve was saying that we should have went 2-3 at the back to make it hard to beat, and I was there saying, nah, I think we can be hard to beat in this formation with these players. But when we're beating ourselves, I think it's disappointing because, let's be honest, Bungle, we saw this last season where we beat ourselves in a lot of games. And the 2 goals that we have conceded, yes, it's against Liverpool, but we're the masters of our own downfall for those goals. Here we go. Can we look Liverpool now? When they make errors, can we capitalise and cause problems for them? That's what it's all about. Can we have a threat? Can we make them nervous and tentative? That's what I want to see. And we haven't done that so far. Liverpool haven't been perfect. Oh, we've given it away again, man. Keep constantly giving it away. Constantly, man. I like Arteta. I think he's just too nice. Even his general demeanour. Do you know what? I don't think... You know what? I see you saying there, but I don't think he is. He's shown that little bit of cold. And if you look at how he's treated Guendouzi, Ozil, Socrates, Torreira, he ain't that nice, you know. You're like... a lot of people felt like they've been unfairly treated, and it's been like, if you don't do my way, if you don't have my attitude, it's the highway. It's Chamberlain. Oh, ref, how long's that advantage, man? How long is that? I don't think your Man United will sack Ollie. I think Man United and Ollie. I think Ollie will step down. Okay, I will agree. Yeah, probably mutual consent. All I want now, whilst in this current scenario, I want 2-0 until about the 80th minute. And then if we can grab one after that, then we'll see. Just make it nervous then. Because Liverpool are in the ascendancy. They have been a better team. They have looked more dangerous in the attack when they capitalise on our mistakes. I just don't believe that we can do that to theirs. Ollie has the same problem. He's just too nice. He's like, and there's a lot. And with Ollie, there's the tactical, the inept, tactically inept. He's losing the players now, so that being nice isn't working for him much longer. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano's tweeted, internal talks ongoing at Man United. Part of the board is pushing to sack the manager immediately. Tavares heads it away. I agree. He is an authoritarian. He ain't a nice man. If you don't follow his way, you ain't staying at the club. You ain't even playing. I didn't want another hiding. I just want to compete. And that's the thing, Steve. In the first half, we have held our own. S was saying it. But in the second half, I don't know what's happened, man. Liverpool have come out firing, and we've not been able to even put any water to the fire. Like, we've been adding oxygen. Well, I don't know. Dampen the fire. I don't know. Doesn't water, like water doesn't really do that much. You need like powerful water, don't you? Well, powerful water. You know, I'm just waffling now. Here we go. Can we play through this press? There we go. We played through the press now. First time in the second half. We haven't got ESR into the game at all. Maybe, do you think Pepe is probably a good shout for another substitution? We've tried to get Saka into the game. Maybe Erdegaard for Laka. Laka's played a good ball into Aubameyang there. And Aubameyang, good save by Alisson. Now here's Liverpool trying to counter-attack us. Good foul, Laka. Good foul. Yeah, I wasn't getting too excited about the opportunity because it's a difficult angle. It's a good ball from Lacazette down the channel. Aubameyang would have to have a really good finish from there. Gets a shot off, but it's saved by the foot and the toe of Alisson. Here's Arsenal now on the attack. Smith Rowe into Partey. Looking to drive us forward. Liverpool got men back now. He gets out left to Tavares, who brings it down, who whips one in to the back post, and it's headed away. It wasn't a great cross by Nino Tavares, but Tsimikas does well defensively there. Guys, what's your thoughts on this? I've got a question for you. What's your thoughts? Do you think Liverpool's press has been unbelievable, or do you think we've been the masters of our own downfall in terms of the goals that we've conceded? Yep, there's the substitution. Every time I say Erdegaard for Laka, there is one. Lacazette's coming off. Erdegaard in the midfield. It tends to happen usually in the 65th minute. In terms of Lacazette for this game, he's not threatening. He's looked our most positive player going forward, trying to play balls into Aubameyang that have not quite worked at times. But he's looked like he's tried. He's one of them ones. He's played some good passes. He tried to link up quite well. But I think Erdegaard's the right substitution because it just gives that probably a little bit more control in the middle when he comes and drops a bit deep. Oh, my words. Giving the ball away again. Here's Mane now on the counter. Tries to play it to Salah, but who gave that away there? Was it Tavares again? It was, wasn't it? What a poor ball that was. But you know what? He does well to recover and block off Salah in that run. It's the youth, man. It's the youth, isn't it? It's the youth, man. Some of the errors, though, are spot on. They are just unprovoked. Liverpool aren't having a good game. I don't think you are. I don't think you are having that great of a game. It's possible 60-40, 60 self-destruction. Yeah. Okay, I agree with that. I'd probably say, you know what? I'd probably say 70-30. I do think it is a factor. But yeah, some of the errors, especially, I think we've caused a lot of you to gain confidence in the press from our stupid errors that are Salah's in now. Salah, I've seen this happen plenty of times. Jota. What a save by Ramsdale. Should be 3-0. It should have been 3-0. Yeah, ladies and gents, we're getting battered now. It should have been 3-0. What a save by Ramsdale. What a save. Wow, what a save by Ramsdale that is. Your question, they've been similar as they were against Brighton. We just haven't capitalised. Yes, that's true, because I do believe that they've made their own errors as well. January transfer for Trossard? Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah, that save is... If it weren't for Ramsdale, it's defo 4-0. It's defo 4. Can we do something, Arsenal? Come on. I'm asking a lot. 2-0 down, away to Anfield. 20 minutes gone. Anfield. I don't know if it's rocking. It don't look like it is. But Liverpool got confidence. Come on. Where's the press on Fabinho there? There's Salah. 1v1 with Gabriel. Down the right. Cut inside. Cuts in back on the outside. Gabriel defends. Does well. Get up, Salah. Go on. Feet. Good feet by Emile Smith-Rowe. Should be a yellow card. Yeah, I know. Exactly. What? Fab Twitter. He's tweeted, innit? Final choice will be up to Joel Glazer. That's where the final choice is at. Get up. It's never a penalty, Salah. It's nowhere near enough to be a penalty. Yeah, he's going to get bonus points, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to get some nice bonus points for being over the yellow card. It's offside, man. Yeah, I've kind of... This game's drained the energy out of me. The second half has. I was fired and pumped up from that first half. As you can probably tell, you probably noticed that just a long time ago before myself. He's going to get you loads. I just think this game is 12 months too soon for our youngsters. Yeah, I think... Yeah, in terms of our youngsters, though, Tavares and Sambi Lokonga, I think everyone else... I think Tavares has been decent at times, defensively solid. Obviously, it's his fault for the second goal, individual error. I think Lokonga wasn't great. What a touch that is by Salah, by the way. What a touch. That is a joke. How did I not notice that live? Wow. Here's Salah now. Here he is, coming inside. He can't get past our players. I think we've dealt with Salah, who's world class. He's arguably the best player in the world. I think we've done all right against Salah. I know he's had a couple of chances, but you're going to get that when you're in Salah's form. Would have been 5-0 if it wasn't for Ramsdale. Don't let Arsenal destroy your day. I won't, Jay. Don't you worry. I should have woken up for this instead of stayed up for it exactly. Oh, my word. Tavares again. But Ramsdale does well. Saka's offside. Oh, man. Okay. We've got one more substitution now, people. What are you doing? Are you leaving it? Or are you keeping it? Nah, we haven't improved. Now we've been worse. As Matt says, we would have been 5-0 if it wasn't for Ramsdale. We've been worse, Steve. We have been worse. I think 2 years, if they can develop, Arsenal could be a top 4 team again. Project is looking incredible. I think you've come with that with I think this is why I'm glad to have you in the community, and this is why we've missed you. Do you know what I mean? Because you're a Liverpool fan, but you're looking at this in a way and you're thinking, yeah, there is some... Oh, my word, here we go. Mane's in. That touch is poor, but he's paid it back to Salah. 3-0. 3-0 Liverpool. Mo Salah gets his goal. Second half capitulation here at Anfield. Laser said 4-0. He might be right. He might be right. I know. I think that's a... Yeah, I think that's a good goal. That's Liverpool at their best there. Yeah, that's Liverpool at their best. That's why the other 2 goals you can't concede them. Do you know why? Because that I expect Liverpool to score those types of goals. That if it wasn't for individual errors, that's 1-0. But because it's mistake, we've made 2 mistakes leading to goals. Yeah, it's 3-0. Partey, nice. Whoa, Thomas Partey. Nutmeg on Fabinho. Why am I up 4 a.m. for this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know what, Bungle? It's more difficult for you because yeah, you are up at 4 a.m. just to watch this, and I don't know how you're gonna go sleep after watching this. And that's probably was that our first corner of the game. Bamiyang offside again. Offside. Jacob's prediction was 3-0. If he gets this right, he really does need his own channel. He definitely does. Jacob, at the start of the stream, said 3-0 Liverpool. Getting peppered up. I know unknown, see. For real. It's crazy what's happening here. I can't believe it. And now Minamino's coming on for Diogo Jota. Oh, this is bad. Look at that. Tavares gives it away. That was for the Jota goal. I look like I'm about to cry. I've just yawned. But yeah, man. It's difficult now. 15 minutes left. Liverpool, I think the second half is where we've seen the proper Liverpool. that's the second half is where Liverpool have been. You know, they've turned the screw on. Showed why they're title contenders when we're not. But why not saying Arteta's at the wheel? Nah. Must have been tired. We'll wait there. Mane. Salah. Trent. 4-0, you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this might. Trent just got you another assist as well. 4-0. Let me come back. Sorry, to be honest, I wanted to Arsenal win, but this is funny. Yeah, this is mad now. Do you remember when we said that Arsenal, no, we ain't gonna get battered? Yeah, this is crazy. I was wrong. I said, yeah, this Arsenal team ain't gonna get battered. But we've been slapped. Truly slapped. And it's a reality check, unfortunately. Most 4-0 defeats at Anfield with 4+ goals. Arsenal. We ain't ever been title contenders since winning it, bro. For real. And I was too young to even remember that. Do you know what I mean? Okay, the commentary is going nuts over here because yeah, forgot. Oh, Bungo, forgot, man. I forgot. Yeah, you're in Japan. I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Has T froze or nah? I've not. Let me just go. I forgot, man. That's horrible. Nuno and Ben White need videos. You know what, Moss? You're right. Ben White has been sliding all over the place in that goal. What is this? They've had a serious lesson, man. So let's not let the result change the view on our progress we are making. True. But do you know what though, man? Like, I do agree with you. We've definitely made progress, but I wanted to see something different in this game. From the players though, like, because you remember like how many times like last season, do you remember when we got into this period last season in November? We played Man United, we beat them, and we thought we was on like the up and that. And then when we played Aston Villa, we lost 3-0 at home. Oh, it's a poor ball from Tomiyasu. That, Matt, unfortunately, this is why everyone was like, we want to see this game. We want to see this game because this is where we can get our real judgment on Arteta. But then to see us capitulate like this, we've seen it time and time again. It's that capitulation. You can lose a game at Anfield, that's fine. But 4-0 and Liverpool have only just started to turn on the screw. It's awful. The 2 goals before that, like Liverpool's 2 goals, like have come from the last 2 goals have come from like good attacking play, Liverpool being quality, and we've given them the 2-0 lead where we've had to open up and do that, but getting battered. Like let's be real. Man United were worse, but this is 1 goal off. Here we go. Ian Smith Rowe. We can't capitalise there. Do you see? Errors, and now Liverpool are on the attack, and we've got more numbers back. It's just this. I can't do that, man. I'm not looking at the manager. Like, well, I'm not looking at the manager. No, I'm not. I'm not blaming the manager. I'm looking at the players. This is what I do in this situation, because I think the manager has set us up right in this game to play and to try and come up against them. And I don't think we've, and when I say that, I don't think that we've disrespected the opposition. I just think the players have committed those individual errors. Yes, I know they're young. Yes, I know that, but we haven't seen that in previous weeks. When we went away to Leicester, who were in poor form, but everyone thought they was going to beat us. But then to commit a load of errors, like it's Sambi Lokonga was committing about 3 errors in a row when we was trying to play out. Let's be honest, the first 2 were mistakes, and it's Anfield. At least it's not Watford. Need to bounce back from this result. We need to move. Look, this ain't a bad thing. It is, but it ain't. We will learn from this, man. We will finish 4th. I hope so, but this is the thing now, yeah, and this is where the next game is important, because I'm looking at the. This is where the next game is important. I've just seen Jay's comment there, but I'll get to that. The next game is important because when I remember us, we beat Man United 1-0, and then the next game we played against Aston Villa, and that's when the run started to fall. It's about that mentality, and we went, and that's what I want to see. Next game, we have to bounce back. We've got Newcastle. I'm not seeing no draw. I don't want to see no tentative. I want to see us to lash out. And do you know like how Liverpool have? Losing a game in the Premier League ain't bad. And Liverpool could have lost by more. Individual games aren't that bad. But that's why we can't microanalyze. However, when I'm looking at this now from a perspective that next weekend we need to be on form, we need to be on fire, that is what I need to see. I can't be doing that like this, because like what individual one-off games? If this is a one-off game, okay, look, now they're bringing on from the next you. Who's this guy looks like a kid. Who is it, yo? That says it all, man. Tyler Morton. He's got a number 80 on his back. I'm getting bugged here for what I said wouldn't happen. Mate, same idea as well. Mate, change your outfit. This is embarrassing. To end the stream, it's calm. Your birthday, you don't deserve this. I think he's Ollie. AJ just turned in 4-0 once again now, man. That's deep. Watch the socials. Get toxic now. Stay off socials, man. Work in progress. Do you know what? Yeah, Bongo. Stay off of those social platforms. No, not platforms. Stay off of those accounts. But here, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to say, yo, it's hard. It's just hard. It's just the individual errors once again. Like coming home to roost. Tavares. Feel sorry for you, man. I can imagine. I was looking forward to the game for the same reason. I just wanted to see a performance. I wasn't confident in winning, but just didn't want to see us get battered. And it's a performance over 90 minutes. First half, I don't think it was that bad. I thought we had a good shape. We showed those things. But in the second half, in and out of possession, we've looked all over the place. And how many times have we seen that? How many? How many times have we seen that? And Liverpool turned up after 2-0. Liverpool, that's when they turned up. They were 2-0 up. And then they decided to say, okay, now we'll show what we are. So, yeah, especially after the back of the break, this isn't this result isn't shocking at all. Arsenal will bounce back. Anyone who plays Chelsea, Liverpool, or City will have problems this season. Typical Arsenal rubbish. There you go. So you got a complete contrasting comments right there. Alan, nah, he's a Man United fan. I thought it'd be an entertaining game. I'd like to keep my mouth. If you're in the game, I don't have other things to say. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, because, yeah. There's Laser. Not here to gloat, but I did say, didn't I? Yeah. Individual errors that led to those things, man. And it's just so annoying. You did say. Love it, Alan. Stay off socials, Gooners, lol, for 3 days because it will get nasty. Not going to Mercury. I bear respect. Big up yourself. Big up yourself to you, Laser, man. You did say, gotta give credit where credit's due. I'm eating that humble pie. I will eat it. And you were right. And you were right. I'm disappointed in what I saw from the 2 goals, the first 2 goals. That's what's really disappointed me. The other 2 goals, you do, Laser, the other 2 goals. So obviously the first 2 goals have come from completely different situations to the other 2. We've tried to press, we've tried to do something, and yeah, we've been battered. And that's what happens when you go to Anfield. And that is why I am way more disappointed with the first 2 goals than I am with the second 2. Arsenal fans, you need to remember that. I'm going to say this now. I've kind of gained a little bit more like positive. Well, I wouldn't say positivity, but probably a little bit more realism now. The emotions dying down a little bit. The 4-0 scoreline is because of the first 2 goals. We have to try and do something. That's what you have to do. You have to try and compete in the game. We're not just going to sit back and then accept 2-0 and wave the white flag. But then the other 2 is just quality counter-attacking play. And as S has said himself, as a Liverpool fan, and many other Liverpool fans will know, that counter-attack is crazy. See why I don't get carried away, lol. Really check tight today. Do you know what, though? Natty, if you watched the game, I know you watched the game. So you saw those goals, the first 2 goals, as I said, that we conceded, they weren't through leaking at the back. It weren't through being very leaky. It was through individual errors. And then once you do that, and then you try, and then you've got to try and do something. What are you going to do? Sit back and say, oh, no, 2-0, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. Like, that's it. I'm just going to roll over and die. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't going to do that. So, but then it's the individual. Yes, bro. Sorry, I know it's your birthday, but I told you to smash you. Yeah, you did. And also, Liverpool, got to give credit where credit's due, responding like true champions, like true title contenders would. This is why they are title contenders. This is why I said Liverpool. I said Liverpool will finish second. I think Liverpool will finish above City. There's no shame in losing to Liverpool. I'm just disappointed. Like, as the fan, it hurts you to lose 4-0. But yeah, man. It's crazy. Thank you, bro. I do appreciate that. Is Ivan Toney Jamaican? I didn't even know. Could have been worse. Could have lost 4-1 at Vicarage Road. That's true. It's mad how United fans are coming in, innit? That's what I'm saying. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It is mad. I take it from Liverpool fans. I won't take it from United fans. 4-0, 4-1 to Watford. I think Mungo hits the nail on the head. Could be worse. Could be worse. 4-0 to Liverpool or 4-1 to Watford. Could be worse. 3 minutes. We have to take it, leave it, go on about our business, dust ourselves down, go to Newcastle. See that 2-1 I said it. Do you remember, guys? Remember I said I would have taken 2-1? 2-1 defeat. Yeah, I definitely would have taken that now. Yeah, the youth, man. It's the youth, isn't it? The youth, the young will learn. Do you know what, though? This is what we have to remember. Another thing, Arsenal fans, yeah? In terms of the long term and the big scheme of things, not just from the emotional and the situation, is we've lost 4-0, 5-1 with much more experienced team players with like 30 plus with 100 caps, etc. I mean, well, not 100 caps, but like 50 plus caps for their international team at the back and those things there. We've got a very young side, people. Remember that. It's a learning curve. And we'll move with this current squad. We'll see how they'll react in their next away game. Tackle. Newcastle at home. Yeah, I love this. Newcastle at home. And then United away. 6 points, man. Yeah, 6 points, easy, guaranteed there. I try to be balanced, but every season we get battered. We've conceded 9 against Liverpool. Do you see? That's where when you're looking at it in that context, it doesn't help. And whatever you try and put it in, like whatever you try and say, that's the fact. It's the cold hard facts. But I think anyone, let me say this, I think anyone can do that to City and Liverpool, though. Anyone in this league, actually any team can do that. Any team in the world, apart from Chelsea, City and Liverpool are cut adrift of any other team. We have to be realistic, man. And yeah. I agree. 9 against them, but at 5th over 10th. True. I'd say that's an improvement. Yeah, you have to look at the grand scheme of things and not just individual games. And individual. It's going to be so important to see how, look at that, how we respond from these types of situations. And that's the game, people. Liverpool 4, Arsenal 0. Another battering in terms of the scoreline. And in the second half, Liverpool deserved it. Eat my humble pie. has said there, let's be real. They're definitely top 5 team in Europe with probably Bayern and Real Madrid. Exactly. When you got 3 teams in the Premier League that are top 5, it says it all, really. Certain accounts will say Brighton came to Anfield and got a point. I just see what happened to Brighton today. And Bungle, what they won't remind you is, and what they won't tell you is, that Brighton, that week prior to that, lost 4-1 at home to Manchester City. They won't tell you that. And they won't say, oh, yeah, that it can happen. And then if you catch them on the right day. We caught Liverpool on the wrong day. We caught Liverpool, who were on fire, who were having a point to prove. And you know what? It is what it is. And then they will say, oh, well, West Ham went and got a win. Well, West Ham also went away to Wolves and lost as well today. So we've lost the game. We've lost the game. We've lost the battle, but we could win the war. Not against Liverpool, but against our opposition teams. So, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Let me run through the comments. So, Bungle, remember that. They won't remind you about the Brighton losing 4-1 to City at home or today. Exactly. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, people. Big up, bro. Enjoy the evening. Thank you, man. I'll try to. Stalemates games. Exactly. Birthday present for T. Sharing your socials, people. I'll appreciate that if you would do. Like pressing and counter-attacking teams always hold on to Liverpool to account. Yeah, you are right. Don't forget to comment at the stream at the end. Yes, I can't even read now. That's my point, T. And exactly. People will microanalyze and take individual games, just like how other people say, "Oh, now Arsenal crap." Now, if you're a fan, yeah, and you're going to say that, "Oh, now we are whack," because you're taking in individual games, then why can't I turn around and say we're not whack because we're taking individual games? Don't get carried away either way, people. Let us remember that. Do not go where the wind blows you. Remember where Arsenal truly are, Arsenal fans. Remember what we're trying to do, what we're trying to achieve. As Rocky said it, remember what you are, who you are. No, who you are, what you are, and what you represent. Yeah. Remember what we're trying to do. We're not on the same. We know Liverpool are way better than us. Yes, it's disappointing. Take our medicine and move on. Yeah. And let's move on and let's focus and see how we can react in our next bunch of games. In our next 3 games, see how we react. Manchester United, we'll see where they're at, where that we are at in terms of Manchester United, how we can do when we go there. Looking at it, obviously with Man United's current situation, but if you'd have said to me prior to the season, yeah, look at that. Yeah, prior to the season, you wouldn't say that Arsenal would be winning against Manchester United, would you? Yeah, they lost to City, but if you watch that game, they were outstanding and dominated the second half. This is why people shouldn't comment on results without watching the game. Keyword is a nuisance. That's what I'm saying. They were better in the second half, and I think, Natty, bro, we were good in the first half against Liverpool. I think we were decent in the first half against Liverpool, and I was disappointed that we were 1-0 down. My disappointment in terms of that is not causing threat in the other, causing threats to Liverpool. Well, we had a chance with Saka where it hit Oxlade-Chamberlain, but yeah, man, we have to move forward and we have to go on. We still got a lot of players, a lot of things that we need to do in this team. Oh, nuance. Sorry, I wasn't reading it properly. I'm feeling it now. Nuance. I know what you mean. Nuance. I'm Arsenal till I die. Arsenal till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am Arsenal till I die. Happy birthday again, T. Great stream. Unlucky result. I'm off and I will see you soon. Look after yourselves, people. Have a good one and enjoy your weekend as well. And you know what? Remember, who's at the wheel?